Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. We have already started here. Yamal unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Kevin De Bruyne. He's just one of the best strikers of the ball you'll ever see, and that applies just as much to his passing game as it does to his shooting prowess. He generally likes to keep things simple, taking as few touches as possible, but making every one of them count. I've got a feeling he's going to be a real handful for the opposition here.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Neymar. Roberto Carlos. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. De Bruyne. Here's Rodri. And it's De Bruyne. He's in a good position here. Oh, this looks sharp. Thuram. And he's been shifted off it. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. He could be in here.
Neymar really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run.
That'll do under the circumstances. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Vinicius Junior charging forward, the ball at his feet. And it's De Bruyne. Haaland.
Oh, look, this is about as tentative as it comes. Hopefully, a football match will break out soon.
In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Vinicius Junior. He's found a way through. Park Ji-sung gets a foot in here. Well timed, excellent interception. Vinicius Junior. It's Park Ji-sung. Pirlo. Araujo. Neymar.
Look, it's a run defence dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Hernandez. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the...
He's tried one! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Drogba deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Vinicius Junior. Strokes it back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Pirlo. And he's got the beating of his man. Nice interception, well timed. Yamal. And he's managed to get free. Pirlo. Just 5 minutes left until the break. He might be in here! Now it's Messi. It's Park Ji-sung. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Roberto Carlos. And that is out and behind, it's a good block. Barcelona with the corner, they're first. They've played it short. Tries a shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
All he'll be thinking is, please, ground, swallow me up.
Koundé. And we've reached half-time. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains goalless. And we are up to the break.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained. So I'm looking forward to what's to come.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half. Hits one! Goal!
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game, but that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb. And how about the timing of the pass and run?
There's the hit! Oh, it's come loose. Pirlo. Rijkaard. Thuram. Now it's Messi. That's Park Ji-sung. And it's Pirlo. Not much subtlety about that challenge. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Now it's Neymar. Plenty to aim at here. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Koundé.
That dugout has had some relief, at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some.
The attendance
Rodri.
for this match was 28,997.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's been cut out, well played. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
I think the manager's pondering his options as to whether to stick or twist, Peter, in view of the time remaining. He might have a tough call to make now.
Oh, good-looking ball. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Neymar showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Park Ji-sung. And here's Messi. Messi! That is decidedly lacking.
Yeah, on another occasion, all that went wrong may come right.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
De Bruyne. Number 11, Erling Haaland. Number 4, Yamal. Number 6,
It's a good foot in there. He's got
Coming on
away.
the field, number 23.
That is a brilliant interception.
Number 10,
Right, Shevchenko.
Messi.
Yeah, they were
Number
looking for a
24,
counter-attack.
Alexander-Arnold. Number
Barcelona
21,
perhaps wondering what the
Mbappe.
best time is for their next
in
substitution. Rummenigge. He's had it taken off him. Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Barcelona are leading here through the only goal of the game, scored early in the second half. And the score is 1-0.
Barcelona surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. The referee's come over. It's a red card. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that, yet again, this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. An audacious attempt! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Oh, no, that was a chance. What a chance.
Great ball if he can get there. Right card, promptly onto that, and that is that. And it's Roberto Carlos. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference? And Cruyff! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Caught offside that time. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Cruyff. And here's Drogba. That's a sharp pass. He's through here. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Araujo. Barcelona replying all the early pressure.
Yeah, it's a good start, Peter, and they look hungry for goals, and they'll be aware of having to capitalise in such a good spell.
And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Pirlo. Cruyff. Conte. Works it forward. That has been cut short. He's a sharp little ball here. Vieira. Neither side yet able to find the net. Oh, that's well spotted. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Schneider. Neymar. Cruyff. And it's Neymar. Neymar, a player who needs no introduction. Oh, super find. Now it's Messi. He's got away. Messi! Goal! That really was a thing of beauty, curled in effortlessly.
Yeah, and it's not a surprise to see him elect to shoot from there, considering how much movement can be generated on the ball. Great hit.
Vietnam have fired themselves in front.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now. It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Showing good feet. Pirlo. Barcelona are behind here, despite their domination of possession. Roberto Carlos. And he's been shifted off it. That's been cut out, well played.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Cruyff. Drogba. Now there's a fine ball. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just way too much pressure for him to get the shot away.
And he's managed to get free. And it's Pirlo. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And they can counter here. He can run onto that. Neymar.
Barcelona certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Shapes to shoot! No mistake! They have brought themselves an equaliser.
And it's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they muster. Never know when they're beaten.
Swift, incisive, deadly, all done in a matter of seconds.
That's just brilliant counter-attacking football, and as soon as possession was theirs, it triggered a move of devastating speed that was just too hot to handle.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
And there's the end of the first half. So half-time, and it is all square. Neither able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either side. It's a goodish game, this, and at half-time, it's one each. Some first-half thoughts?
It's been a really good watch, but I think the managers will be looking for that extra bit of organisation and focus now, just to try and get a little control on this game.
So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1.
Se ruega a nuestros espectadores que obedezcan en todo momento las indicaciones del personal del estadio. Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 5, Drogba. El dorsal 6. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 24.
Vietnam kick off the second half.
Cambio de jugadores.
Barcelona are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Neymar. Roberto Carlos going full tilt down the left. Neymar really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Neymar. Barcelona come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
It's Park Ji-sung. Pirlo. Neymar threads one in. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Barcelona with the corner, they're first. They've played it short, and the shot! And now they can spring out of defence. And here's a chance. It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, the invitation was there, so he was right, in my opinion, to take it on. Alas, it was a technical flaw.
Vietnam appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Oh, there's a probing ball.
La asistencia
Park
este
Ji-sung.
partido asciende a 96.800.
And that's a great chance! Goal! Barcelona! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Barcelona get themselves into the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Barcelona are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Leicester does well to get it back. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Rummenigge. Barcelona have got it back and they'll have another go. Totti. Rijkaard makes the interception. Back into the middle.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Shevchenko. And he welcomes it in. He can run onto that. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
He's had it taken off him. Rummenigge. 75 minutes played. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. And it's Neymar. Just eases him off the ball. Conte. Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. He's played him through. He has found a way through.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Pirlo. Totti. Mbappe. Shevchenko. Well timed, excellent interception. Mateus. Oh, no joy this time. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Vietnam clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And that could set him on his way. And here, and the shot! That's a half-decent try.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Totti in acres of space out wide.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Minuto de descuento.
That's that, the end. Barcelona have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable, enjoyable, and look how they reacted to that. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that yet again this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Batistuta. Well, down the years, of course, Argentina have produced some of the greatest striking talent ever, and Gabriel Batistuta embodies that.
Yeah, he does. And in terms of out-and-out goal-scoring centre-forwards, I can't recall much better.
So you fancy him to score today?
I would think there's an extremely good chance.
Pirlo. Barcelona finding their passes. Oh, important interception. And that was very necessary. Thinks one through. Park Ji-sung. Well, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. Valverde. And the pass is intercepted. So, what can they make of this? Roberto Carlos. Romario. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Now he's off and running. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Looking here to chip it through. And he's just misjudged that one. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace. Well, caution is dominating proceedings. This isn't meeting expectations.
Pirlo. And it's Drogba. And he's in on... And the shot! Goal! Barcelona! The breakthrough strike!
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
A 1-0 lead established.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Barcelona are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Pirlo. Passes coming off in quick succession here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And he's picked out the run. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
30 minutes gone. Neymar.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and
Header! Firm header, just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
Rijkaard. Everton deciding to turn to the long ball now. That is pretty evident.
Yeah, it is clear that they've decided to take a more direct route to goal now, but, you know, they can't just continue doing this and make it predictable. And importantly, they've got to look to win the second ball. If they do that, they should get right up the pitch.
Yeah, they really should. Neymar. Oh, a delicate chip through. It's a goal kick. And it's Neymar. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Rijkaard gets over and intercepts. Vieira. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Pull it. Now it's Ribery. And a header! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Stood up well to him there. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Aimed beyond the defence. The final seconds now. Up Pisung. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Barcelona head in, having made the crucial breakthrough, and to that end there is a degree of satisfaction there. The lead by no means decisive yet, but so far so good. 1-0 at the break. And we are already promptly back underway.
Barcelona really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this.
Cuadrado. That looks a good ball. Big header!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, that's ambitious. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And he can clear it away. Araujo gets across to intercept that. Turan. Everton are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Valverde. Barcelona are still that goal to the good. Time and again they are repelled. Nuno Mendes. Oh, there's a probing ball. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire.
Oh, that's a fine interception.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
And it's Gullit. Nuno Mendes. And it's Van Dijk. Well, that is one way to stop him.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 5, Drogba. El dorsal
Barcelona
20,
have turned up
el dorsal
with a
11,
human blockade.
Neymar.
This is top defence.
Serán sustituidos por el dorsal
Vinicius
25,
Junior,
el
Roberto
dorsal 24,
Carlos,
el dorsal
Vinicius
4,
Junior. Rijkaard. Valverde, closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Barcelona perhaps contemplating their next change here. Vieira. Rummenigge. Now this could be a shapes to shoot! And that would have won it.
Well, he's definitely kept the side in the game then. That's really good positioning. They could have doubled their lead there.
And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. Barcelona with the corner, they're first. Great chance! It's in! A two-goal lead and they're firmly in control. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Well, he knows very well that he is already walking a tightrope. Pirlo has been given his marching orders. He had already been on a yellow card from a previous incident. And claimed it back. And Hullet! Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior takes control of it and he's on the move. Lovely bit of skill. And here's Vinicius Junior. Now it's Cuadrado. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Roberto Carlos. Barcelona have time on their side now, as well as a two-goal lead. It is just about done. Park Ji-sung. And here's Shevchenko. Saliba did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Vinicius Junior. That's Park Ji-sung. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. He's got the shot away! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Batistuta is offering a right smile there.
Park Ji-sung is there, and he can get that clear.
2 minutos de descuento.
And he's had it nicked away. That's been cut out, well played. And that's that. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt in the mind of the mastermind in all of this. A solid win, which will be welcomed all round.
Recordamos a nuestros espectadores.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that, yet again, this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Foot in. And it's Drogba. Araujo gets over and intercepts. That's a lovely, neat pass.
Andrei Shevchenko has to be the greatest player to emerge from the former Eastern Bloc.
Yeah, he is the name, isn't he?
Well, when you think he terrorises Europe's best defenders by doing the most beautiful work in the beautiful game, and we're talking goal machine.
Vieira. Shevchenko. It's a goal kick. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Neither side especially adventurous early on. Roberto Carlos. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Hernes. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. McAllister. And here's Shevchenko. And Shevchenko!
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
No way through, so back it comes. Araujo gets it clear. Has a shot! And he comes up trumps again.
Yeah, well, he won't be happy with some of the defending in front of him. He can hold his head high. That was a fantastic stop.
Bayern Munich with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. In for a header! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And it's Bale. Fiddles it through. Roberto. Barcelona so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Drogba. Lovely bit of skill. Roberto Carlos. In comes the cross.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Roberto. Roberto Carlos. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. It's Park Ji-sung. Vieira. Rijkaard. Passes short and sharp. Great work on the overlap. And here's Romario. And it's Thuram. Aimed beyond the defence. Nice control. Chance for the header! Harmlessly behind. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. Now it's Drogba. De Roberto. In with the challenge. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. He's had it taken off him. Oh, super find. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
It's a sweet ball, that. Araujo cuts out the pass. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Vieira. And he's taking no chances there. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0. An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. And we're underway again. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. Shevchenko! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
It's their second corner of the game. Bayern Munich can try it again now. Bayern Munich have their third corner. And it's been taken short. Now it's McAllister.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
De Roberto. That looks a cracking ball. Oh, can he get onto this?
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Pirlo. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Hullet. And it's Maldini. Driving forward. Up towards the hour mark, and still no goals. And that is as far as they're going to go. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Well, played right into his path.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
McAllister is always scanning the pitch for targets. A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. Maldini. McAllister. Bale unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. De Roberto. Roberto Carlos. That is good alertness. De Roberto with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
Well, you can't grumble when a player at least tries to make something happen.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
McAllister. And here's Bale. Now there's a fine ball. And he was alert to it. That's going to go a long way. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Oh, nearly, but not quite.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but still very good quick thinking on his part.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona.
So their fourth quarter of the game.
Drogba, el dorsal 20, el dorsal 4, el dorsal 22, Pirlo, el dorsal 8.
In with a header! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
El dorsal 11, Neymar, el dorsal 14.
Oh, what has happened here?
El dorsal 15.
Barcelona merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Shevchenko. McAllister. And it's Hullet. Maldini. Spread neatly.
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
Bale.
Well, they've got one eye on the clock, but the balancing act is very fine at this stage. Go for it, and it could backfire. Sit back, and it may be at a price.
Now it's Xabi Alonso. And here's Shevchenko. Maldini. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he?
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Confirmation that there will be 2-minute stoppage time. He's through here. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Rummenigge is onto it in a flash. He's got plenty of space out wide here. He has found the way through. Tries the... Can he finish? Oh, it's gone in!
That can happen to anyone. It's truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
So that's it. It is all over. Barcelona have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. A terrific win, however you look at it. Czech picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. So a dramatic game decided in its very last moments.
Well, this looked like...
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise
Hello,
of a
everybody,
match
and
that will
welcome
really
to
get the
today's
juices
match.
flowing. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. Shot a goal! There it is!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Johor Darul Tazim finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And he's intervened well there. Conte, Van Dijk. Williams. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Romario. And he was quick to react. Bellingham. And he's had a hit! That's a half-decent try.
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
That is good alertness. Short changes him with that pass. Now it's Bellingham. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Oh, that is asking for trouble. He has found the way through. Can he finish? It's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. He might be in here! Romario. Decent hit! They are rampant! And with that, he takes home the match ball. Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even...
There's the hit! Oh, taken with style! As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
It's a simple game. A striker's job is to find the space as often as possible, and he did exactly that.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? There's the shot! He scores! And the lead is extended still further. Park Ji-sung at his razor-sharp best there.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Barcelona blast themselves into a 3-goal lead. Oh, super ball! Bellingham showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Drogba. It is a corner. And we have our very first corner. Pirlo plays it short. Hits one! Gives it back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
And now they can spring out of defence. Threads one in. That has been cut short. And here's Drogba. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Nico Williams. Park Ji-sung. Bouts of passing here, really easy on the eye. He's away, and the shot! Oh, he's been caught on it here. Real chance! Really well taken goal. And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. Even some of the opposing fans are clapping that. You just have to appreciate it.
You know, I'm not going to be hard on the goalkeeper because that moved all over the place on its journey.
Can he finish? Oh, he's been caught napping. Van Dijk. Ah, he's given it away. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Now it's Drogba. Big chance! And it's in! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
Yeah, it has become ugly for one, but the other is still delivering beauty.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. Barcelona are having a ball here.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Nico Williams, Araujo promptly onto that, and that is that. Roberto Carlos. Now it's Romario. He is through here. And this could be the final action of the first half. Oh, what has happened here? This time, surely! And yes, it's there! And they're at it again in double... And the whistle goes for half-time. It has been a half throughout which they have carved through the opposition almost at will, ripping things up big time here.
Well, I've seen very little to indicate a comeback in this one, Peter. They've committed to this game with great desire and heart, and there's no need to back away from that.
Hello, everybody, and this
Barcelona
is a quick
pretty much out of sight here. It really has been a one-sided game so far.
On our club's FM station. Substitutions taking place.
That gets things going for the second half. Solid defending, refused to be out-muscled. Oh, easy pickings there. Roberto Carlos. Nico Williams. So what can they make of this? Oh, that's a key interception. And he's lost his man here. Williams! It's in! Johor Darul Tazim playing for pride here. The match surely beyond them. Pass somewhat off target. Neymar in acres of space out wide. He's had a shot! No mistake! And so clear that one side are so much better. The scoreline entirely justified.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
And reclaimed it in a trice. Bellingham, he's got away. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. No way through. Aims beyond the defence. He's got the shot away! Oh, he's kept it out, that's a great save.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
And the header!
The attendance for this match was
And that's past the post.
80,953.
Bellingham pinches it off him. Not the most accurate pass. No, that's been intercepted. Oh, there's a probing ball. Chance here to counter. Kante goes on a run down the left wing. Williams bops him off it and wins back the ball. Nico Williams unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Great run on the overlap here. He's found a way through. Nice control. And the pass is intercepted. Brilliantly cut out. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. That's been cut out, well played. Barcelona do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Nico Williams. Number 42. Number 22. Bellingham.
Zé Roberto.
On the field. Number 5. Number 14.
Shevchenko just eases him off the ball.
Substitution in progress.
Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. And there's green grass ahead of him. And he's managed to get free. And it's Roberto Carlos. Oh, well played. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Kante gets across to intercept that. Rummenigge. Shevchenko. Shade too heavy. Keeper can pick that up. That's a little off target. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
All right, Shevchenko.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many.
Now it's Mbappe.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Rummenigge looking to get on the end of this. Roberto Carlos crosses it in. He's got tall. No, he can't turn it in. Not much subtlety about that challenge. Goal! They're still trying to make a game of this.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
It's out for a goal kick. Not the best distribution from the keeper. Looking for the runner.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Conte.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
That'll be a throw-in. Well, it's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, great defending, that needed doing. Oh, nice touch. Kante goes steaming forward. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. And that is that. Barcelona can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here. A super contest in which they swept their opponents aside ruthlessly.
Please make
How do
sure
you look
to
back on the
watch
game then,
screen
Jim?
for an
Well, the look
information
on the
bulletin
manager's
from the
face
regional
says it
police
all.
department.
He knows he set his attack up perfectly.